By the way, before we get started, clap if you only speak English. How does it feel to be the minority tonight? Good. Y aplausos si solamente hablamos español. ¿Solamente español? El resto no se preocupen que eso no es un truco de inmigración. Tranquilos. We're in a safe space tonight. I promise you guys are in good hands. I always love seeing also, we got gringos con colombianas. That is amazing. I see that all the time. And I tell you, Colombian women rule the world 100%. I came out of a Colombian woman and look at me now. You know, it's doing great things. I was in Colombia. I was in Bogota doing shows. And it's amazing. Colombia's changed so much. Bogota specifically has changed so much. I got in an Uber and the dude who picked me up was a French guy from France. Not a French guy from Venezuela. No, this dude was a French guy from France. I get in the car, he was like, hello, how are you? I was like, how drunk did I get last night? That ended up in France. ¿Qué pasó? Yo estaba perdido. Yo pasé por un man francés, man. Y me sigue hablando en inglés, en español. Oh, el tráfico en Bogotá es terrible. And I was like, I'm having a stroke. I'm gonna die. Paseo millonario, algo me van a hacer acá. So I spoke to the dude in French from Montreal. I was like, hey man, comment ça va? Tu parles français? Hey, how are you, man? Do you speak French? Hey, ¿cómo estás? ¿Hablas francés? Y me dice, oui, je parle français, je suis parisien. Yes, I'm French, I'm from Paris. And I was like, what are you doing here? And he was like, oh, mon ami, tu no entiendes de l'amor de mi vida, the love of my life. She's Colombian. Now I'm here. We have 2 children and I drive Uber. La vida del inmigrante es muy difícil aquí en Bogota. That's when I realized Colombian women have all the power, man. This dude was an accountant in France, earning euros, 6 figures. Se fue a Colombia a ganar en pesos, a manejar Uber. Yo, hermano, déjeme ver una fotico de esta vieja. Let me see a picture of this bitch. Let me see. Y me la mostró. He showed it to me. I was like, you made the right choice. So this was... I would have left my family for this as well. I'm a dad now. I became a dad. I have, yes. He is, he's about to be 10 months old. And yeah, he's adorable. I love him. You know, he's... That was not the joke, but you get it. You understand? I haven't slept in 10 months. It's insanity. Like, I mean, and we really wanted to have him. Like, no lo tuvimos, o sea, no lo concebimos como las generaciones de mis primos o de mis tíos o mi familia, generations before we were conceived. We conceived this baby in the widest possible way. We did IVF. IVF, para los que no lo sepan qué es IVF, es cuando le pagas a un italiano $100 y... IVF is when you pay a lot of money, so they give you one of the originals, you know, a baby that is your DNA. Right? That's what it is. It's the whitest thing I've ever done. $45,000. ¿Qué estafa? Because I love my baby. He's a healthy, amazing baby, but he's like a regular baby, you know, like... He's not gonna do my taxes, you know, he's like, I'm like, really, $45,000 for this? Come on, man. Me hubieran dicho, yo me voy para Colombia y me recojo un niño, un bebé en el semáforo. Yo sé que hubiera salido venezolano, pero no importa. It's a geopolitical joke, I mean. And if you're not laughing at this joke, what are you doing for this babies? I would have saved a life. And we would have no credit card debt. Yes. I grew up in mi papá era un ludópata. Un apostador. He was a gambler. He gambled all the money that we had. Yeah, it was insanity. He just gambled all the money. And he left us. When I was born, he just left. He was like, boom, I was born. And then he left right away. He was like, bye. He just left. And for 38 years, I woke up every day, hated my dad. I was like, lo odio mucho, hueputa, dejó a mi mamá sola, la abandonó, y yo tuvo que lidiar con. For 38 years, I hated my dad. I've been a dad for almost 10 months, and now I totally understand. He was ahead of the game, this man. He was a visionary, is what he was. I haven't slept in 10 months, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. I want my son to be himself. I want him to be, because I didn't have that. Like, I mean, it's hard to be an immigrant in the United States. It's hard to be an immigrant wherever you are in the world. It's hard to be an immigrant. My son's, he was born here. He was born in very close from here. And he got, like, he's an American. He was born as an American. You know, he was born and he's got American citizenship. He's also got Canadian citizenship. Because what I know is like, he hasn't done anything. He's like, come on, man, let's just send him to Colombia, see what happens. Let's just make sure that he's useful. I don't know. I want him to be, and I want to raise my son in between, you know, a white person that, you know, gives a lot of confidence to their children, like, you know, you can be anything in the world, okay? I got your back, okay? Let's talk about our feelings, yes. I want a balance between that, which is overconfidence, entitlement, and also not the extreme of like the fresh off the boat mom that comes here and is like, usted tiene que trabajar inmediatamente. Aquí contribuye o se va para Colombia. So I want, you know, because I got data points to support this. Like I was at the laundromat in Queens, in Astoria, where I live, and I saw this white lady with her son, who's probably 5, 6, I don't know, years of age, and his name is Kyle, and Kyle was there messing up with everybody's clothes. He was just like, and the mom was like, Kyle, come on, stop it. You know, that's not your property. We've talked about this. Just leave people's clothes alone. And Kyle was like, and he kept doing this, and he started running around, así corriendo. Y alguien dejó una de esas cositas de Londres abiertas, esas puertas. Ah. He landed right on his face, and everybody celebrated at the laundromat. Everybody's like, yeah, eso es Dios, eso es Papá Chuchito enseñándole una lección de vida a este Kyle de mierda. Of course, mom panics. She's like, oh my God, Kyle, what happened to you? Oh no, we gotta take you to an urgent care. She grabs her son and leaves all of her belongings behind. I was like, that is beautiful, but it's also like she enabled that. El otro extremo. Estoy en Astoria Park, veo una familia, una mamá con su hijo. El niño era colombiano porque tenía una camiseta de Lucho Díaz. Y estaba miqueando. He was on a tree, he was hanging like a tree that was probably this high. He was just chilling there. And I saw like the branch was kind of like wobbly. Estaba así que estaba pa' aquí, pa' allá. Y la mamá que estaba haciendo estaba comiendo Doritos y estaba viendo su teléfono, su WhatsApp. Claro, ese niño se le rompe la rama, también cae en la espalda. He just lands on his back. Bah! Mom gets close to him con los Doritos, lo mira el árbol y le dice, you see, gravity. You didn't check the foundation. You stupid. Y no me llore, porque si me llora lo mando para Colombia. No. We don't want stupid kids. No, va para Colombia. So I want a balance between that, you know, someone with confidence but not entitled. Because my wife, I married, like I love my wife. She's very, very woke. She grew up in Canada, in Montreal. She gets offended for me all the time. Like I don't have a chance to be offended anymore. You know, I wake up in the morning, she's like, we're mad at this group of people today, okay? So I have to be like, okay, yeah, we hate these people today. And we watched the election together. Yeah, we're watching because she had hope. I was like, come on, it's a done deal. No, we watched it. I was tired. I passed out. Me quedé dormido viendo eso. Yo sabía que iba a ganar Trump. Yo sabía. Y me despierta brava. Ah! Oh my God, could you believe, like, he won? Can you believe it? They just said that so many Latinos, your people, voted for Trump. Could you believe that? I was like, yeah. I got cousins who want to deport other cousins. They don't care about politics. They really don't. They're like, Julian has to go. No. He no work. He lazy. If he work with your cousin's social security number. No. Se va, se fue. Build that wall. Let's go. I build the wall. Even though Julian was born in New Jersey. You know, they just really regret that. Yeah, she's very, and she's very emotionally smart. Esas canadienses tienen toda la inteligencia del mundo. Like, we read to our baby. We read bedtime stories. So we read bedtime stories to our baby. And I didn't know I have dyslexia. Soy disléxico. Y yo pensé que era porque era bilingüe. No, yo soy disléxico. Sí. Porque ella me dio uno de esos libros de Dr. Seuss. Esos trabalenguas de mierda. Dr. Seuss is just even gringos, like even Americans, are like, what is this? Yo me memoricé los pollitos dicen, renacuajo, yo lo decía inmediatamente. Yo así se lo combinaba, decía los pollitos dicen en argentino, los pollitos dicen, pío, pío, pío. ¿Qué dicen los pollitos? Los pollitos dicen, pío, pío, pío. ¿Cuándo? ¿Qué? Vamos, ¿qué dicen los pollitos? ¿Por qué lloran los pollitos? Los pollitos no lloran, los pollitos tienen 3 copas del mundo, los pollitos. And this was all in Spanish, so my wife believed that I was like, oh, you read very well. You read with an Argentinian accent. But when she learned that I had dyslexia, she said, oh my God, you have dyslexia. You're dyslexic. You're dyslexic. Did you know that? I was like, no, I don't have dyslexia. I'm not dyslexic. I have HDMI. She was like, you mean ADHD? Y yo, la misma mierda, esas son letras ahí. So yeah, I'm learning with her. I'm learning, man. Every day is going to therapy too because of her. So you gotta talk to someone about your feelings, like your trauma and stuff. Yo no lo creía en la terapia, 100%. Yo no creía en la terapia porque la terapia para nosotros los latinos es como una perdera de plata. Because every time I try to explain therapy to my mom, I was like, okay, mom, like I'm going to therapy. ¿Qué es eso de terapia? A mí me han llegado muchos WhatsApps de terapia. Pero ¿qué significa como tal? Y yo, no, mami, pues I go speak to a woman for about an hour. I pay her $100. Usted le paga $100 a una señora para que lo escuche hablar mierda. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Usted está cagando plata? $100 para que lo escuchen usted hablar. No, Santiago, venga, le tengo una propuesta. ¿Por qué no viene aquí y me hace visita? Le doy 50% de descuento. Le encimo café y aguardiente. Y lo escucho usted hablar todas esas babosadas que va a hablar. Y sale como nuevo, así como en terapia. ¿Cuál es el problema? You're the problem, Mom. That's why I'm going to therapy. I need to talk to someone behind your back. That's what it is. And my mom, single mom, she did everything she could to not mess me up. She did everything. Everything I am today, I owe it to my mom. And even, yes, 100%. She made everything so that I could be here. She, single mom, but even doing her best, she still messed me up a little bit. I'm performing in front of you guys. Come on, like, that should tell you that something went wrong at some point. And it did. Like, I came here, primera parada de nosotros fue aquí en Nueva York. So we came here to New York, at Woodside. And my mom, like I was like, what, 11? And I had to translate to my mom. Yo era el traductor simultáneo. No teníamos WhatsApp, cosas. No traducía todo a los papás. No traducía todo. Y uno iba a cosas pesadas. I'm talking heavy stuff. You're going to translate for your mom with like a doctor's appointment. My mom is like, venga conmigo porque qué tal que yo no entiendo lo que me van a decir. Come with me because what if I don't understand what they're going to say to me? And I would just go with her, and I can never forget this appointment where we went together. We come out of that appointment, mamá, ¿qué fue lo que le dijo el doctor? ¿Qué está pasando? And I was like, Mom, he said that your vagina is going to be okay. He said that that thing is benign. What I think you have is... Aquí le dicen clítoris a eso. It's just... They say that if you don't use it, you lose it. You know, that's what they say. Yo le conté este chiste a mi mamá y qué chiste tan marica ese chiste. Believe me, I want to forget a lot of this stuff, but I have to talk about it. I want to forget about a lot of this stuff, but we need to talk about it and then we move on to better things. So yeah, it's an interesting thing that this is happening. Like people are getting to know me, and I have to be careful with what I say now, because obviously, you know, people get mad. The bigger you get, the more things that could be misconstrued, and people could get really mad. You know, I don't know if you've seen this. I cannot go to Quito anymore. Sí, por un chiste que hice de Ecuador, I cannot go to Quito anymore. The algorithm sent my joke directly to Quito, and now I get death threats from Quito. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. And the joke wasn't even that bad. I'll tell you the joke. So what is the joke? Hey, listen, before I tell you, what is the biggest stereotype, el estereotipo más grande que tenemos nosotros los colombianos? What is the biggest stereotype? Las drogas, Pablo Escobar, los narcotráficos, todo eso. We're famous for that, right? That's what people know us. I know that we have Karol G and Canto now, but they still bring it up. We got things that we can talk about now. You know, that we got fame because of that. So the joke that I said, it was actually in favor of Ecuador, if you really objectively think about it. Because what I said Ecuadorians were the best, or los inmigrantes más chimbitas, the best immigrants, because they don't have any famous people. Like, for real, like, I mean, like, when I'm going through the border, I would rather be from Ecuador. Like, I would rather be from Quito, because when I go through as a Colombian, they're like, yeah, take off your pants again, and you're like, okay. All right, when you go through as an Ecuadorian, it's like, we love your blankets. Go ahead, sir. We don't really know. We don't know anything about you guys. We just know that you keep us warm. And I made the joke, and then I had an Ecuadorian person in the crowd, and I'm being ignorant with this joke because I generalize, and sometimes when you generalize, hay cosas ignorantes y uno no sabe. Y le pregunté a la persona que estaba de Ecuador, diga, por favor, me nombra 5 personas famosas de Ecuador. Do you know what she said? Nothing. She just got quiet. Yeah. And she's like, yeah, you're right. I guess we don't have any famous people. Y no, un paisa ya le sopló una cantidad de personas que no me acuerdo en ese momento. But I learned that Ecuadorians have famous people in Ecuador. I mean, obviously, there's also famous people in like I know now because I've done my research. I also get woken up every day by hate messages from Ecuadorians, reminding me that there is a bunch of famous people in Ecuador that I can't remember their names today, but they exist. Another group of people that are not big fans of me sometimes are Cubans. Cubans are another group of people. Los cubanos. Y les digo una cosa, un paréntesis acá con los cubanos. Porque cuando yo llegué acá nosotros, when you come from Colombia to the United States, what's the first stop before going to your destination? Miami. Exactly. Miami is like our destination right there. And when we got into immigration in Miami, who was there at the immigration? Say, welcome to the United States of America. Y mi mamá, esos barranquilleros están por todo lado. Because my mom, just so you know, she thinks that everybody that speaks like that is de Barranquilla. ¿Por qué? Porque mi papá era de Barranquilla and she hates everybody with that accent. Barranquilleros, están por todo lado, estos barranquilleros. So Cubans, and I knew right away, that immigration interaction with this Cuban border patrol officer was horrible. And there's history and there's track record to this. And I understand, not all Cubans hate other Latinos or hate immigrants, but there's a lot of social things that I guess I don't understand because I'm not Cuban. But this was a true story that happened to me when I was in my favorite part of Colombia, Miami. I was there, and I got into a taxi, and I knew the dude that picked me up was Cuban in the taxi because he didn't speak English or Spanish. I got into that taxi, and he was like, oh, illegal immigration is destroying our country. And these illegal immigrants are coming over here, and they're stealing our jobs. Fucking immigrants. And I was like, yeah, you're right, I'm fucking immigrants. I blended in. I was trying to play because I wanted to get where I was going. And he kept going about that. And then at the end of cuando terminó la ruta, yo, señor, qué pena, yo soy colombiano. Y yo, como, so I would pretend to be white the whole time. And I was like, sir, I don't understand. Yo no entiendo esa ideología de ustedes. Build a wall, build a wall, build a wall. Anti-immigrant, like, what is that? Why? You said, like, build a wall 75 times. Build a wall, build a wall. And he's like, hey, brother, you know why I say build a wall as a Cuban? You want to know? I said, why? Like, come, because we can swim. We get around the wall, you understand? We are fast swimmers, then we get papers here, and then we give it to you, okay? That's when I learned, if you're Cuban and you come here after a year, you get your papers. I didn't know that. Yeah. So that was an interesting fact that I learned from this Cuban Republican. Another group of people that love me and hate me sometimes is Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans, why PR, you guys are Latinos. You guys are 100%, every time. I always say you guys are Latinos, but you guys are Latinos with benefits, bro. I'm telling you, because if I showed up right here, right now, Puerto Rico would be like, hey, no my problem, okay? You're on your own, papi, okay? My papers are right here, okay? No my problem. I just said that. You guys are Latinos with benefits, and sometimes they hate me for saying that, but it's like the truth. It's like, we pay for that. And it's like, you don't think we pay every day? Every Latino here pays for the idea of being in the United States. I get that from Puerto Ricans. Another group of people that also treat me very weirdly are Brazilians, for an interesting reason too, because I also say the Latinos, Brazilians are not really in our group. They're Latinos too, but they're... Come on, you know what I mean? Like, they speak Portuguese, they're, the biggest country in South America and all this stuff, but like, come on, you guys, we don't know what you guys are up to. Like, we really don't know. So I said that, like, when I say, like, Latinos and Brazilians are Latinos, I was like, Again, when I posted one of those jokes on Instagram, Brazilians were coming after me. They were writing in the comment sections hard, but they write it in Portuguese, which is hilarious. It's just like, colombiano de mierda, te voy a dar pipicinho en el culiño. Te voy a dar con mi pipicinho en el culiño colombiano de tu puta madre. So, just comments in Portuguese after comments in Portuguese. Is it pipicinho culiño and tu pipicinho culiño? And I'm like, okay. Until like there was a comment in there that was pretty aggressive. It said like, Brazilians, you know what we're known for? Brazilians were known for finding people and disappearing them. Yo me asusté. Los bloqueé inmediatamente. ¡Pum! Bloqueado. Me apareció un comentario 5 minutos después. No me bloquees porque te encuentro más rápido. So it's like that. I don't mess with Brazilians either. Now, the best, and I'm just saying not the best, but like my favorite group of people, of Latinos to make fun of, and it's because they can absolutely take a joke, is Argentinians. They're the best, dude. They're the best because they think they're the best. You make fun of them and they're like, yeah, boludo, yeah. Seguí. Habla de mí, boludo. Tenés que hablar de mí. You have to talk about me because we're the best. They're the best at just being them. Like they're a unique breed of people. It's very fascinating. And I always say this because when I immigrated I learned English in Colombia, in Bogota, watching American television, but in Spanish. Now, listen. I know I said I learned English. I learned the culture in Spanish through, it's complicated. It's like Inception. You're just like learning what it's like to be here, but in Spanish. But like, for instance, the first movie I watched, like American movie that I watched with, the Spanish in it was Freddy Krueger. I watched Freddy Krueger, which is an American movie. It's a staple here in the United States, in Bogota, in Colombia, in Spanish, but Spanish from Spain. Bro, my mind was gonna fall. Because Freddy Krueger does not sound scary in Spanish from Spain. He doesn't. He sounds like a pervert. Like, he sounds like, venga, tío, te voy a meter en mi cuarto, depende te meto en mi cuarto, te meto la mano del cuchillo por el culo. Vas a ver, tío, que te la meto y vas a ver lo rico que es esto, mi tío. Mira, te la meto y mira, 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 tío. Mira, 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 mira. Bro. My brain was like, these Americans are perverts. Like, what? Also, why do they speak like that? Then when we came to the United States, we immigrated to the States, I watched E.T., El Extraterrestre. I watched it in Colombia in Spanish, and when I rewatched it in English, it made sense. Because there's a very iconic scene where like E.T. goes to the window, he's like, and in English he goes, E.T., phone, home. Icónico. En inglés tiene sentido, because in English, you say phone very oftenly. Well, very oftenly, I don't think that's a word. Very frequently, you say, I guess we made up a word today, oftenly. Very frequently, you say phone someone, so like, but then en español es una mierda. La traducción fue, yo me acuerdo que, teléfono, mi casa. Like, bro, where did you land? Like, what happened to you in the landing? Did you land in the Bronx? Did something happen to you, bro? Like, E.T. needs to go to the ER. This dude needs attention. Like, he has a learning disability, for real. Favorite movie growing up was Star Wars, La Guerra de las Galaxias. Love that movie. I loved it. I really grew up with Star Wars. I loved it. So when we were here, one of the kids that I was going to school with, he asked me, he said, hey, Santi, who's your favorite character in Star Wars? ¿Cuál es tu personaje favorito de la Guerra de las Galaxias? Y yo, obviamente, Arturito, güey. Yo lo tenía ahí. Fijo. I love that. And I was but I wasn't going to be stupid because I was assimilating. I wasn't going to say that, so I was like, Little Arthur. He looked at me like, who the fuck is Little Arthur, bro? And I was like, the one that gets on the plane with Luke Skywalker? And he's like, pro, 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 pro. He's like, you mean R2-D2? I was like, I have so many more questions about this movie. I don't think I understood the whole thing, man. Yeah, because we came here, like, we came to Woodside, and, like, listen, man, like, yo tenía una tía que había vivido aquí muchos años. For me, she was, like, the gringa, like, tía, she's been here for a while, she speaks English. Cuando me llevó a registrarme a la escuela, I'm not even kidding, I was so proud with my tía, kind of like, dude, we walk into that public school, and she goes, okay, kid, school registration, okay? I looked at her, I was like, what the fuck was that? That was not English, man. Like, what is that? The guy at the office was like, what? And I was like, thank you, Tia, for helping me. I got it from here. And I spoke English because I learned English in Colombia and Bogota, but it was obviously the Colombian English. I had a very thick accent, because in Colombia we learn English, but it's like, it takes forever, and like, really, I learn English like the Colombian way, which is like a professor that walks in and is like, okay, today we're gonna conjugate the verb to we, okay? que significa ser o estar, okay? Repeat after me, okay? I am, you are, she is, he is, they are. Pronounce correctly, okay? And one year was a verb to be, and then the other year was a verb to have, and then the other year was a verb to do, and then the other year was you do it all over again. But I had English, so when I was in that moment, I was like, Tia, I got it from here. So I was like, hello, my name is Ruben Santiago Espinosa Mensaje Kerman Gomez. I am here for the registration. And he's like, oh, registration. I understand what you're saying. I get it. Yeah, registration. And he looked at me, he's like, why? Because I was blonde, white. I was like one of the good immigrants, according to our president. He just looked at me like, what happened to this white boy? Why does he sound Mexican? Why does he sound Mexican? He couldn't understand why I sounded like that. And I was supposed to go in ESL, English as a second language. No, they put me with all those gringos, toda la gente, así, los Matthews, los Kips. Dude, I was there. Listen, man, I'm not claiming that I know anything about autism, but in that moment, I felt so freaking autistic. Like, yo solamente estaba así en la esquina como... Todo el mundo decía, that guy's fucking autistic. Like, that's what I would say. Because I was good with numbers. I was like, because in Colombia, we have good education. And, you know, they teach, I was doing advanced math. So a kid that doesn't speak and is doing everybody's homework, fucking autistic. That is an autistic kid. I was just like, do you like me now? That was, every day was so hard on me. Like, I was, as an immigrant, I cannot even explain to white people what it feels like to go to a school, to a place that no one understands where you're coming from, and no one understands anything about you, and then you're trying to play it cool. Like, and then you gotta come home and, you know, it's crazy. So my mom, every time she saw me having a hard time, me hablaba, como ella es paisa de Manizales, me hablaba con dichos paisas de Manizales. Ustedes pueden darse cuenta, hay gente que aquí no habla español, pero después your girlfriend or wife will translate. That was intentional, by the way. That was intentional. We'll introduce what I'm saying, and they'll translate, and then you'll get it. But here's the thing. Colombian expressions are big para los paisas. Pues para todo el mundo, pero para los paisas, ellos hablan y todo es, vístame despacio que voy de afán, si se lo meten por delante, se lo meten por detrás. Like, they're just boom, 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 boom. So for me, when my mom was speaking to me, it just seemed amazing that she could just make something so complicated into like one expression. My favorite one was when she used to say, and she would see me in a bad, you know, mood, or estaba así como deprimido. She was like, Santi, estás como deprimido, hablemos a calzón quitado. Aquí lo decimos. Me decía eso, hablemos a calzón quitado. Que significa hablar sin ningún tipo de barreras, hablar de corazón a corazón. So I love that expression, hablemos a calzón quitado. And I wanted to translate it so I could use it in school. 100%. So I remember going to the library in Queens, because we didn't have smartphones, and I translated that. Hablemos a calzón quitado, la traduje así, literal. I traduced it, literalmente. Y la dice, okay, hablemos a calzón quitado, let's have conversation with no panties. Dude, I translated that. I had it in my back pocket. I was like, I'm gonna use this eventually. I don't know how. I know when, but I'll use it. I'll use it. So it was Valentine's Day. And my best friend, this dude that I've been doing homework for like the whole 6 months, you know, this lazy American kid that I was just working for, apparently. That was my first job. He broke up with his girlfriend. So during recess, en el recreo, yo salí y el man estaba deprimido. Yo vi que estaba allá en la esquina como... Yo me le acerco, obviamente. Hey, Kevin, what's the problem? And he looks at me like, Santi, I don't want to talk about it. Please leave me alone. It's whatever. He's like, Kevin, I'm your friend. Come on. Let's have a conversation with no panties. Bro, he looked at me like, get the hell away from me right now. He told on me, he told the dean. El dean era un italiano, puertorriqueño, racista, weón. This dude was like letting me have it. He brought me to the office. He's like, what is wrong with you? He was spitting in my face like, why would you say that to another kid? Why would you say that? Have a conversation with no panties? What does that even mean? I'm gonna call you mother and I'm gonna tell you what you did. And I was like, vaya, ya no habla inglés. I'll tell you. Go ahead, call her. She doesn't speak English. Come on, man. Like, I dare you to call her. And of course, he called her. Called my mom. He starts going on. Your son is in a lot of trouble. He just told another kid that they were gonna have a conversation with no panties. What is that? Who's teaching him that? And on the other side, I hear my mom go, wrong number. Y le colgó. So you can picture me going back home, suspendido. They suspended me on the spot, and I had to tell my mom what happened at school that day. Like, imagine the complexity. I'm 11 years old. Imagine how heavy that is on a kid's brain. So I go home, entro a la casa, my mom was like, Santiago, ¿qué pasó en la escuela hoy? Y yo, no, me suspendieron. Yo tenía un presentimiento. A mí me llegó una llamada muy rara ya de... Y yo le dije wrong number y le colgué porque yo no sabía. Y me dice, ¿por qué lo suspendieron, Santiago? Yo, no, mami, es que de verdad es como tu culpa. It's kind of your fault, mom. Come on. I'm like, ¿por qué? Because I translated one of your expressions and I got in trouble. Mamá, ¿cómo eso? ¿Qué tiene de malo? ¿Es que no les gusta la cultura colombiana acá o qué? ¿Cuál fue la que tradujo usted? Which one did you translate? I was like, la hablemos a calzón quitado. Mamá, ¿cómo tradujo usted eso? Y yo, let's have a conversation with no panties. Y mi mamá, ¿eso está traducido bien ahí? ¿Se hizo bien la tarea? ¿Qué le pasó? Yeah, heavy, man. My mom, like a couple weeks later, me dijo, Santiago, usted no tradujo esa vaina bien. Porque yo utilizaba esa expresión y una cantidad de puertorriqueños que me quieren invitar a almorzar. This is why I go to therapy. This is why I go to therapy. Yeah, coming back to the baby thing, man, like, I took it for granted, like, the whole, because, like, I'm not having fun anymore. In the same way, not in the same way. I'm having fun in a much more elevated way, which is, you know, I see my boy do things that amaze me every day. Like, he went like this, I was like, $45,000 right there. This is money well spent, I'll tell you. I feel like I invested in Bitcoin, for real. Like, it just feels, I just put down a ton of money and everybody's like, hold him. That's how he gets more valuable, if you hold him. But we really wanted him. IVF is a very, very tough thing to do. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. And if you know anyone doing IVF, give them so much support and love and appreciation. That is insane. Women, you guys carry the team. If IVF was my job, I'd be like, we had a good run. I don't think we're done as a human. Yeah, that's it. This is God telling us, stop. Yeah. No, but you guys, like my wife had to inject hormones. Like she went through the whole process. And I remember like sometimes the people was like, I don't know if I want to have a baby. Like I don't know. I was like, well, you don't know it because sometimes like say you want to and then you're trying and then you can't. Like I remember when she asked me like, you want to start getting pregnant? And I was like, this was during the pandemic. I was like, quiero culiar. We're all gonna die. Let's repopulate this. Let's go. So when she asked us, like, let's get pregnant, because we always wore the condom because she couldn't take the pill because la pastilla, ¿cómo se dice? La pastilla, exacto, le daba migrañas. She would get migraines with that, so we always wear the condom. So when we were trying to have a baby, bro, that condom went out the window, and I was like, yeah! Yeah, Luchito! Golazo, Luchito! Ah! Every day I was like, yeah! For 3 months, I was the biggest, most happiest human being ever. I was like, yeah, baby, I love you. And then she wasn't getting pregnant after 6 months, and I was like, when is this gonna stop? Me rompió el ligamento cruzado anterior otra vez, pero... Because women, when you want to get pregnant, you guys are rapey as hell. It's crazy. Like, I would be doing the dishes, and she would just come out of nowhere, and she's like, come on, I'm ovulating. Come on, let's go. Just put it in. Come on, just do it. Come on, just do it. Just get in. Come on, get it hard. Come on, you're Latino. If you don't do this, I call immigration on you right now. Just do it. Just do it. Just get it. And I was like, get off me, you sociopath. Treat me with respect. Like, what? I'm a human being. I got feelings. Take me out to dinner. Maybe we'll have to have sex. Come on, man. She was just going to town every time she was ovulating. And I made the mistake of telling my mom we were trying to have a baby. Me levanté todos los santos días con WhatsApp messages de mi mamá. Todos los santos días con WhatsApp messages de mi mamá con el emoji. Santiago, are you putting it in the right place? Eso no es tan complicado, eso. Póngala en el piso y hágale, hombre. Así fue como usted y su hermana fueron concebidos, hágale. Si se levanta con dolor de espalda es que lo hizo bien. So, you see, we really wanted him. We wanted him so much. We went through all this process, and I'll spare you the details on the whole IVF, but now we have him. And it is insane, like, it's so much emotions. Every day I cry for something, like I see him do something and I just like all this, I project a lot of my fears and my insecurities, and it's a lot. And I get it, like that's why therapy is so important. If you're not going to therapy, or talk to someone. You don't have to go to therapy, just talk to someone that you trust. You gotta talk to people about this, because we have messed up feelings and emotions that we don't express to each other. Or that you have dark thoughts that you never thought would show up in your head. Like, and I never got this. And once you have a baby, all those things are elevated. Like, he was born here, and in New York, everybody takes everything so seriously. Like, at the hospital, we were not allowed to leave. Even though we were ready to go, they would not let us leave, because in New York State, it's illegal for you to leave that hospital until you watch 3 critical videos. You have to watch 3 videos that will educate you on how to be a parent, apparently, for like whatever amount of time that is, and you cannot leave that hospital. And I remember I had this Puerto Rican lady watching me watch the videos. Mira, vida, watch the video, it's important, you're gonna be a bad dad. And I was like, okay, Gloria, relax, I'll watch the video. The first video they make me watch is don't shake your baby. And like, the common sense is like, why would I ever shake my baby? That's effed up. Give yourself a week. In the middle of the night, when that baby's going, yeah, you're like, you're so lucky I watched that video. You'd be a dead baby now if it wasn't for Gloria watching me watch you watch that video. Good, those things that we don't think we need, you need them more than you think you do. And now I know that you don't shake the baby. It's crazy, because when you're in that state, You don't have any, like, I don't have me time anymore. The me time, every time we're with the baby, everything's an emergency. Going to take a shit, ir a cagar es una emergencia. Pero ¿qué está pasando? Sí, está llorando, ¿cómo es? Se murió, ¿qué pasó? Yo escuché algo, what the hell's going on? Like, everything, and you don't even wipe properly. Bro, if you're a good parent, like I am there for him, but like it is abusive sometimes because he's just like, Bro, it's crazy. Like, he sleeps with my wife. They co-sleep, which is also illegal here. So don't tell on anyone. You're not supposed to sleep with your baby because that's what the doctor says. No, you need to, baby, what the hell is he going to do with his baby if you don't sleep with him? So he took over the king-size bed with my wife. I'm on the couch. I pay the bills. I'm on the couch. Baby and wife are just there, and I see him. Like, I can see him through the couch. He's like, she's mine now. And I'm like, God damn it, wow. Best $45,000 I've ever spent in my life. And I do love him. He gets up in the morning, he sees me, and I love him more than anything. This is what I'm saying. Those feelings, those emotions are human. You're supposed to feel that. First time I've had me time was when this summer, we went to Montreal. I had to do some shows in Montreal, and then I came back by myself. Baby and wife stayed in Montreal because it was too much to travel and everything, so it was a whole week for me here in New York City by myself. I was like, whoa, bro. I was going down that 87. It's like, we got to do cocaine tonight. I don't know. We got to go crazy. Llegué a la casa, dormí por 48 horas. On Sunday, I woke up on Tuesday. I was like, what day is it? And I woke up with a lot of energy. I woke up ready to, freaking do something. And I playing basketball. I used to play soccer, pero me jodí la rodilla, ya no puedo jugar fútbol. Hubiera sido profesional con James. Todas las veces, pues me tengo que mamar esa historia que usted era profesional si no se jode la rodilla, entonces. But I could have made it, for real. Like, I could have actually made it. No, I'm kidding. I don't think I could have. But now I play basketball, and I love hooping. And then I woke up and I was like, okay, me time. I got to do something for myself. I got to go play basketball, man. Let's just go and do that. Get ready. I'm like ready to I got that creepy dad strength. I was like, man, I got muscles. Yeah, let's go. So I go to the park, and I see a group of young guys. And I know I look relatively young, but I'm not young anymore, yeah, it's... Dime? Oigan al otro. No, it's for real. This is serious. This is the thing about Latinos, too. We don't know how to give each other compliments. That's paisa no sabe decir nada, hombre. It's true. Like, I went to fix my car the other day, for real, and this Dominican guy was, at the other side, and he looked at me, and I guess he was in English, he just said, hey, brother, how do you look 12 and 40 at the same time? I was like, bro, just give me the compliment. Come on, you don't have to give me this passive-aggressive shit. So I'm at the park, and I see that they're playing. So I was like, let me go play with them, right? And I was like, yeah, I get this guy, the big, tall, black guy. I just looked at him and was like, you're my bitch. And he looked at me like, what? He was kind of looking at me like, what's wrong with this guy? And I was playing hard defense. I was going after him. I got a couple of steals, and he started getting mad at me, exponentially mad, more mad. And it was just a matter of time before he would destroy me. He started even calling me the N-word. And I was like, I don't know if this is a compliment, but let's go, man. You're my bitch. No, this guy, it was a matter of time before he would destroy me, and he did. He just took it to the rack, took it to the hoop, and he just got my knee hard. He just bah! And I was like, hijo de puta. I just went ah! I went on the floor. I was crying. I was like, mucho huevón. ¿A qué me pongo estas maricas? I was in pain. And everybody on the basketball court, they were like, oh, this guy's a Mexican guy. Like, what? This whole time we thought we were playing with a white guy. He's a Mexican dude. Get this Mexican off the court. They picked me up, took me off the court, and they were like, get better, sir. And I was like... humiliating stuff. And I'm just walking it off. I'm trying to get out of that court. Just the pain was killing me. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So I get out of the park real quickly. And then this magical white guy comes out of nowhere. He's like, hey, sir, I cannot let you go home like this. I said, what happened to you? You probably tore your ACL. Let me take you to the CVS. Let me get you some Advil. Let me get you some water. Let me get you home. I was like, this guy wants to fuck me. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, this is New York City. Mind your own business, bro. Why are you offering help like this? No. But I couldn't walk. So he offered me something that I couldn't refuse. So I just went. I was like, okay, man. And I got close. I was like, he smelled amazing, too. And I was like, well, what are we doing? We're at the park, man. And he's walking me to, the CVS. He's always very nice. Soft hands, too. Sits me on the sidewalk. I'll be right back. Goes into the CVS. Gets the Advil. Comes out with smart water. Smart water. I'm like, you got money, bro. Like, you could have gotten the cheap stuff. He's like, hey, Mohammed's here. Uber pulls up. Picks me up. Puts me in the Uber. And, like, he had muscles, too. Put me in. At this point, I'm thinking, like, who's going to stop this? There's no baby. There's no wife at home. He's stronger than me. I'm injured. I just have to enjoy this at this point. I was just like, I have to get home somehow, We're in the car, we're driving, and he's just telling me all this stuff. Oh, I work at a hospital. I'm like a part-time, I don't even know what he was saying. The whole time I'm thinking, like, do I have condoms at home? What kind of protection do I have at this point? My brain was working. Get to my place. Greek guy is a landlord, staking out the trash. I'm coming out of the car. He sees me coming out with a guy, and he looks at me like, hey, my friend, you made a new friend, my friend. Good for you, my friend. And I was like, no, he wants to fuck. He's like, picks me up, he's taking me up the stairs. And I'm like, bro, who's gonna stop this? I'm about to enter my house with a stranger that is physically stronger than me. Open the door. We go in. Puts me on the couch again. Soft hands. And I'm thinking, well, like, he has soft hands. He smells good. He takes care of himself. Like, at this point, I'm, like, building it up in my head, kind of like, this is the first time for everything, Santi. I don't know. He looks at me, he's like, you got some ice? And I was like, yeah, go to the freezer. Goes to the freezer, takes the ice, breaks it, comes back to the couch, puts it on my knee. Make sure the pillow's good. He's like, okay, sir, you're all taken care of. You're in your home. This is my cue to go. I was like, what? Bro, let me give you a hand job. Like, come. You put in the work, buddy. Like, you did so much. You can't go home empty-handed. Come on, let me help you out. And he left. And wife texted me. She's like, are you okay? And I was like, physically, no. And emotionally, even worse. I don't know how to explain this to you, but I'm really hurt on many levels right now. I may need an emergency therapy session right now. And I posted this joke on Instagram. And the dude followed me on Instagram. Yeah. And then he messaged me. He's like, hey, dude, just so you know, I didn't want to fuck you. I'm gay and everything, but you're not my type. That hurts so much more than hurting my neighbor. Knowing that I've reached that age where no one wants to mess with me anymore. I'm like, I'm in a whole new category of like, you know what? You had a good run, yes. It's an ego thing, yeah. And I see, like, my wife's so much stronger than me, too. Like, she is so much stronger. Like, I was there for the delivery, the whole thing. The delivery. By the way, if you hate your mom, fuck you. Because your mom, even if she was, like, dude, just give her extra brownie points. Maybe you do have an evil mom at some point, but, like, I saw my wife do all that work, bro. I was at the crime scene, bro. It was like... There was blood and shit all over the place. And don't get all grossed out like, it's like, no, everybody here came out of and there's everything coming out. Everything. Mi señora, no sé, se merece todo lo... No, give it up for every mom that's here. You guys, honestly, bro, like, just seeing that, just like going like, yeah. And she's like, $45,000, we fucked up, Just baby coming out like with fury and like, you know, and the midwives you have like a checklist of things you have to bring to the hospital for the baby's birth, right? Like bring this, and this, and then like make a playlist. Of course, I make like a playlist of like Zen music, right? Like, right? The midwife comes in, listens to what I'm listening to, what are you, a fuck? And she even said the F word, but she didn't say it, but she kind of like called me like gay right there. She just looked at me like, what are you? Put something that your wife can get like, you know, excited about. Like, come on, man. Like your mom, this is her game day. Like you got it. And I was like, play, you know, like Pitbull 2010, like does just whatever playlist. And I play that, dude. And he was crazy because I just put the playlist of 2010 and it was majority Pitbull stuff. And every now and again some rap music, but he was going like crazy, like, give me everything tonight. And my wife's like, kill me! Like I was like right behind her, like, my back hurts. My back is killing me. And she's just like a trooper, just going, just baby coming out, bro. Like his head kept going back and forth, back and forth. And it was so painful. We reached that, like, after 4 hours, you cannot push anything more than that because, you know, something bad could happen. And, yeah, then it was just insane. Like, the whole hospital was, like, just watching, and you could hear people in the background. Bada bing, bada boom, pitbull, balloon. And I was like, and then they're asking me this very serious question. It's like, well, we need to do either, like, an emergency C-section or we do a vacuum delivery with your son. I was like, I didn't bring a vacuum. Yo no traje esa aspiradora que ustedes pusieron. Yo no tengo eso en la lista. Me miran como ustedes, sí, es estúpido. No. So a vacuum, they explain it to me, is when they have like a very expensive piece of equipment that they just help the assistance of the baby out. But there's like a 10% chance that there is like an emergent, like internal bleed in the head, right? Something that he could die. There's like a 10% chance. They're just telling me there's also like a 10% chance that your baby will just have like a internal bleeding and die. And I'm like, thank you. That's $45,000 I've ever spent. It's very tense. People in the back. Give me everything tonight. So I was like, okay, well, I guess a C-section is at this point too dangerous for the mom and the baby. Because vacuum delivery is the best thing you could do. Let's go with the vacuum delivery. Bro, the whole team, the whole hospital came to the room. They're just going like, trying to get him out, janking him out. Then eventually, they get him out. And I see just there's more blood coming. And then the nurses go, or the doctor goes, 1, 2, 3, 4. He had the umbilical cord wrapped around his head 4 times. They're like, it's a record. And I'm like, what? Why is that piece of data important in this moment? I don't think that this is a good time to bring up that there's a record here. He wasn't crying. He was purple. It was traumatic. I was like, the best day of our lives could have like easily gone south super fast. So they pick him up. They're like, come on, Dad, do something. And I'm like, I'm crying, almost breaking down. Eventually he cries, bro. And then I hear the song he was born to. You guys want to know which is the song? It wasn't Pitbull. It was Lil Jon. I said, to the window! To the wall! To the window! To the wall! To the sweat drips on my balls! All these nurses crawl. Yes, and I was like, oh my God, I've never been more proud of myself! And he came out and started crying and hasn't stopped. I would love to do a lot more, but I don't want to overstate my welcome here. You guys honestly, I don't even know how this is even coming together. Like, you guys following me and buying tickets and Instagram, all this stuff. YouTube. It's crazy how things are happening. So I just want to really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for changing my life. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'll be out there taking pictures with everybody. Thank you so much.
Como lo canto y lo siento yo. ¿Cómo?